When subtracting 5 to both sides, Chelsea, what'd you get?
10 is greater than 5.
Okay, she says 10 is greater than 5. So is it okay to subtract on both sides?
Yeah.
Does this still make sense?
Yes.
Okay, check. Okay, let's go here. Multiply both sides by 5. Okay, look.
75 is greater than 50.
Okay, hang on one second. Multiply by 5, and you said what?
75 is greater than 50.
75 is greater than 50. Is 75 greater than 50?
Yep.
So does it work? You can multiply both sides by 5. Okay. Brandon, divide both sides by 5.
3 is less than 2.
3 is greater. Well, if you drop the sign, it does say what?
You said less than.
Oh, yeah, I meant to say greater.
3 is, okay, so does it work?
Yes.
So you can, listen to this, guys. You can add, subtract, multiply, divide by a number, and it still works. Still works, okay?
Sick.
just like equations, right? Okay, so does the inequality still work? The answer is what?
Yes.
Yes. Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, just answer yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, move on. Oh, there's always got to be a but. A but. Although, but, there is one exception to these properties. Now, these properties are properties we talked about in chapter 2. Okay, here we go. I would like you to do it one more time, but would you please add, subtract, multiply, divide again, both sides of the inequality by what though?
Negative.
Now do it by negative 5. Go. See what happens.
So for the first one, you get the same thing.
Don't worry. Just keep it to yourself. Just write it down.
No, we don't.
Huh? No, you don't. Oh, I'm sorry.
This time you're going to add, subtract, multiply, divide by negative 5, not positive 5. So when you added negative 5 to both sides, sorry, this is supposed to be negative 5. When you added negative 5 to both sides, you got what here? 15 plus negative 5? 10. 10 plus negative 5? 5. Drop the sign. Is it okay to add negative numbers to both sides? Is 10 greater than 5? Yeah. Okay.
No more.
This one. 15. Subtract negative 5 means really what? Add. So it's 20. 10. Add 5. 15. Now what? Great. Is 20 greater than 15?
Yes.
Okay. Looks good so far. Okay. Ready? This time we're going to do what? Multiply by what? Okay. Negative 5, negative 5. Negative 5 times 15.
Negative 75.
And here?
Negative 50.
Okay. And I drop the sign.
Oh, whoa. That's
No.
Just
Wrong.
stop with that mistake.
Stop.
It's working.
I don't think so.
But then you have to say it's wrong, right?
So, guys,
You have to say it's wrong.
if you multiply by a negative, is it okay to drop the sign?
No.
Because this is not greater than this. It's what? So it doesn't work. So I probably could say, no, it doesn't work.
You have to drop the sign to say it's wrong.
So, yep, to make it work, you'd have to do what?
Flip the sign.
You would have to flip the sign.
I'm just gonna
When doing what? Whoops, sorry. When do you flip?
When it's in negative.
When you multiply by what?
A negative.
A negative. If you multiply by a negative, you're going to have to
16-year-old.
switch the sign to make it work. Okay, and then you probably have already picked this up, but when you divide by a negative, you end up with negative 3, negative 2. Do we keep the sign coming down?
No.
No, because then it wouldn't make sense. Negative 3 is actually what? Less than negative 2. So to keep this thing working, you gotta switch the sign. So again, it doesn't work.
Do we have to put that for every answer?
No, well, what I'm trying to get across to you is one thing. I'll show you. Here's what I'm going to ask you now. Which ones make sense now? Only what? Addition made sense. Subtraction made sense, right? Okay. But which ones do we need to switch the sign?
Multiply and divide.
Okay. So please write this down. When multiplying slash dividing, right? When multiplying, dividing by what kind of number?
Negative.
By a negative number. What do you always have to do?
Switch the sign.
There you go. Switch the sign. And really, that's the biggest part of this lesson right there. I need you to know if you don't switch the sign, you will get a bunch of these wrong. Okay? Okay. I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds. Get a copy. This is the number one thing you have to get out of this lesson right here. When do I switch and when do I not switch? Only switch when dividing or multiplying by a negative number. Okay, here we go. Okay, the next slide says, here I wrote it to you anyways. Always remember to switch the signs when multiplying or dividing by a negative sign or number. Solve the following inequality, sketch it, sketch the solution set, and I should have said this, on a, what? A number line, okay, just like you did yesterday. Oh, and then one more thing. I'd like you to do this today in your assignment, that is, give your answer what? Give solutions in interval notation. If you already forgot this, it's okay. I'll do it with you right now. Okay, let's do the first one together, and then I'll just turn you loose on these three. Okay, Morgan, you should probably stay with me. Okay, all right, ready? 3x. Hey, just pretend it says what? Just pretend it says
Positive.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Equations and equalities, you do it the same. Okay. All right. What do I do?
Draw a number line.
No. Not yet. Not yet.
Divide by 3.
Divide by 3. You got to solve it. To knock out the 3's, divide by 3, and you end up with x negative 5. Now the question is always going to be this: do I or do I not switch the sign?
Do not.
Why not?
Because you're not multiplying or dividing by a negative.
Okay, we divided by a what?
Positive.
And a positive works. Divided by a negative doesn't work. So we don't switch the sign. There it is. Comes down to this.
So x is greater than negative 5?
Yeah. So this is what it comes down to. How well, Chelsea, how well do you read these signs? X is your answer. My answers are, read it,
Anything bigger than
greater than.
negative
All my
5.
answers are greater than what number?
Negative 5.
Okay, so on a number line, okay, you probably put 0 here, right?
Yeah.
Maybe negative 5 here. Okay, and the question becomes greater than. Which way? Do I go left or right? Go right. These are the greater numbers, right? Okay, what about negative 5? Does it work? Is it part of my solution?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it in. Negative 5 is greater than negative 5. Is it? Is negative 5 greater than negative 5?
No, it's
No, it doesn't work, guys. So it's parentheses. Now, when do you put parentheses? And when do you put brackets?
You put bracket on sides equal.
The equal sign gives it away. If there's an equal sign, it's bracket. If there's not an equal sign, it's parentheses. That's how easy it is. Okay? All right, guys. Oh, forgot one thing. Interval notation. Here we go. Interval notation says, give me small number, give me big number. Okay, what's this?
Parentheses x.
Thank you. Negative 5, parentheses. Oh, parentheses like this?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the biggest number that works?
Infinity.
Yeah, it's infinity. Guys, we can't get that endpoint. That endpoint is never gonna happen, so we say go forever.
And then put a parenthesis.
And then present, yep. You always put parentheses around infinity. So what? Oh, you can't do it? Go like this, go like this, start in the middle, watch. Make a little loop.
Yeah.
And another loop.
Just make a sideways eight. Make two
Sideways
circles. Flip your
It's like tying your shoe. Remember when you tied your shoe, you made 2 loops? Get your buddy in there, took it around, suck it through, right? Alright, go, do the next one. Okay. Jacob, are you working?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, just making sure.
This is so cute. Okay. Do you
Chelsea,
want us to
Chelsea.
draw the number line and everything?
Yep, number line and interval notation. Now guys, if you think this is getting easy for you, that's great, but just go to C then. Don't sit there and stare. Let's keep working. Tyler, what'd you do to both sides?
Divided by -4.
Okay, he divides by -4. Okay, and the 4's and the negatives are out. X is -5. What now?
Plus sign.
Because
It's negative. Or
Divide by
negative.
divided by negative. Exactly. Oh, look at that. That solution set is exactly that solution set. There's no difference.
Yeah.
So I probably don't have to talk a whole lot, do I? -5 here. Go forever this way. Okay. And then your interval notation would be negative infinity to what? I did that wrong. Sorry. What's the smallest number that works?
Negative 5.
-5. Comma.
Infinity.
Forever, ever. Okay? So guys, raise your hand if you can give me just one answer. Go ahead, Morgan.
What?
Give me one
For
answer.
what?
-4. Is he right? -4 would sit right about here. Is -4 a solution?
Yeah.
Is 0?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
Anything that's.
a million gonna work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a million would work. It's way back there, but it works. Okay? Yeah? Okay. Do the next 2. How many people are done with the next 2? Okay. Keep working. Not many of you.
It's weird because it's
I know. You've seen this. We've done these. We did them with equations. Now we're doing them with inequalities.
Can you guys just
So,
No.
You gotta get rid of the 4.
add it?
So you got a 4.
Oh,
4 plus 4 is 8. It's not gonna work. How do you get rid of 4? Well,
4 is positive.
that's a positive.
Subtract it.
Yes. Go ahead.
That's
Subtract
our
4.
hard.
I know. That's the hardest part. If it's a
I
4,
don't see a sign in front of that, I'm not sure.
subtracting 4 is better.
Oh, I have to flip it now? Divide by negative. I did these.
Hey, I got a question for you. Is it okay if I just did this right now? Can I take the 4 minus x and do this? Can I write minus x plus 4?
Yeah.
Is that okay? You know why I'm saying this? Because Michaela asked me, how do I get rid of the 4? And I think it's probably because the 4 was written first. So look guys, if you reverse those 2 numbers, now is it kind of obvious how to get rid of a plus 4?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. You know, you can do this if you want. Minus 4, minus 4. You would get 4. But what's left? Negative, yeah. And I heard you say that, Jacob. You said negative what? Oh, somebody said it.
It was Isaiah.
Isaiah said it. Negative what?
1.
1x. So and you guys, we've done this over and over. How do you get rid of a multiplier? Divide. By what?
Negative 1.
Yep.
Negative 1.
Yep. Here it comes. Positive x, negative 4. Switch the sign. Why did I switch the sign? Because I divided by a negative. Okay, here we go. Isaiah, can you help me out on the graph here?
Maybe.
Okay, here's 0. Here's -4. Where do I go?
Go to the right.
Go to the right?
Oh, wait, flip side.
Okay, now what? Bracket or
Bracket.
parentheses? What?
Bracket.
He says bracket. All right, you guys agree with Isaiah?
Yes.
Yes? No? We got yes and no?
No. You go the other way.
Other
Yes,
way.
okay.
Okay, look guys, look. Your answers for X are what? Guys, this is the bigger side. Your answers are less than -4. Now here's why a lot of you do get these wrong, because you can't read the sign correctly. Put that Pac-Man down, I think you're gonna be fine. It's this way, guys. Less than is always to the left, right? Correct, correct? Okay, and is he right with the bracket?
Yes.
Yeah. Isaiah, you got the bracket right, but you got the direction wrong. Okay, so on the test, on the quiz, you will probably get graded like this. Did they get the direction right? 1 point. Did they get the bracket right? 1 point. There's your 2 points. Did they show work? 3 points. That's a 3-point problem. Now, if you're gonna avoid work, you lost a point. If you did get the bracket wrong, you lost a point. Okay? Go to the next one. Jacob.
Yeah, don't you need it?
Oh, I keep forgetting the interval notation. My fault. What's the interval notation?
Bracket, -4.
Okay, hang on. What's the smallest number that works?
Oh.
That way. What do we call that number way back there? There is no number. We just say forever backwards. -infinity to what?
-4 bracket.
-4 bracket. Yeah? Okay, you okay?
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Next one. Again, is it okay to put the -5x first? And then the plus 15 second. Some students really like to see the x term first, the number second. It doesn't matter, you don't have to do that, but I'm gonna do it just to show you. Okay? Alright. Josh, have you finished it?
Yeah.
Okay, help me. How do you do this?
You subtract 15.
Okay, he gets rid of addition. And you get what here, Josh? Okay. And then this is gone. Josh, do I switch the sign?
Not yet.
Not yet. It's okay. You can add -15. Don't switch the sign. Now, Josh, what?
You divide Tyler.
Yep. And what happens?
Should get, I think it's 15.
Okay, this is x, right? That's 15? Okay. And now what? Why?
Because you divide it by a negative.
He's right. You divide by a negative, you have to switch. If you didn't switch, everything's gonna be backwards. Okay, Josh, can you kind of finish this? On a number line, 15 is here, 14, 16, 0 is way back here. Okay. Bracket, parentheses,
Parentheses
opens which way?
to the left.
Okay, he says opens to the left, so he must be telling me go this way. Okay, is that what it says?
No, you go the other.
Your answers for x are what? Yeah, if it points at x, it's less than. Your answers are less than 15. Is he right? Yeah, he's right. Okay, in interval notation, small number, comma, big number. What's the smallest number that works? Okay, what's the biggest number that works? 15. Around infinity, it's always a parenthesis. Around 15, you're going to put what? Look up there, guys. It's the same up there, right? It doesn't change.
Dude, we've only been through like.
Okay? All right. You know what? I think you're getting this, so I'm going to skip that one. go do that right now. Just hustle and go to letter B.
Oh, good.
I think we're okay. That's why I'm doing this.
I'm not okay.
No, hey guys, if you want to do that first one, or you already did anybody do it?
No.
Nobody did it?
No.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say I'll put the answer in.
You don't have to do it.
You don't have to do A. I just want to speed you up a little bit.
So if you don't multiply by negative, you gotta change the sign.
If you multiply both sides by a negative, oh, if you don't,
Yeah.
don't switch them.
Oh, if I give up.
First step has been done. All I did is distribute the 3 through. Did you get that? Do we like X's on both sides?
No.
No.
Let's get rid of which one?
The 3.
I always get rid of the smaller. There's a reason I do that.
Done. You get 14.
I get negative 18. I get what here?
Minus
2x plus 10. Do I switch the sign when I add negative 3x? No. Okay, now, guys, this is getting to a point where you guys have done this so many times. Just tell me the 2 things you're going to do.
Minus 10.
Minus 10, then?
Divide by 2.
Okay, minus 10. Minus 10.
Make it 28.
Yep.
Divide by 2.
Okay, do I switch when I subtract?
No.
No.
Yeah, by direct.
Okay, I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Next step is divide by 2. A positive 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you switch the sign when you divide by a positive?
No.
No. Don't switch the sign. These are out. X is?
Negative 14.
Okay. Now, please be careful. When reading, look where the X is. It's on the right side. This is a little weird. When reading it, say, my answers for X are,
X is less than.
that's less than. It's pointing at the X. This is the bigger side. This is the smaller. My answers are smaller than negative 14. Oh, well, here's 0. Here's negative 14. So if that's negative 14, here's negative 15. Here's probably negative 13. If all my answers are less than negative 14, which way?
To the right. Left.
I'm so confused.
Right.
To the right.
You got it.
Less.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, less is not negative. My bad.
Okay. Guys, listen. What some of you are doing is you're looking at the sign and you think, well, the sign points to the right. It should go right. You're not reading the problem. The problem says all my answers, X, are what? Less than negative 14. Less than is always left. Greater than is always right.
Yep.
Don't start looking at the sign because the sign can fool you.
Should you do parentheses or?
Wait,
Oh, okay, hang on.
can you up a little bit?
Yeah, I will in 1 second. No equal sign, so is it parenthesis or bracket? Okay, so it's parentheses. Okay. So looking at that, guys, would you just tell me one answer?
Negative 15.
Negative 15. How about negative 18? Yeah, that works. Any of the numbers to the left of negative 14 will work. Will negative 14 work?
No.
No. Parentheses means the number doesn't work. Okay? All right. Interval notation. Drew, what is it? No?
I know.
Oh, shoot.
I got you, Mr.
All right, go, Jacob.
No.
Negative infinity.
Yep.
And negative 14.
Okay. So what Jacob is saying is the smallest number that works is 1,000,000 miles that way. Well, that's negative infinity. All the way up to the biggest number. Where's the biggest number?
14.
Negative 14. Parentheses. Parentheses. Why? Why parentheses? Because there was no what? Equal sign. Next, go.
Can you just
Hey guys, there's no reason to sit and talk. You should just get it done and move on to your assignment. I'll get the answer on the board in a second.
did it the other way.
That's okay,
So I
you know.
got negative 20.
Oh, yeah, you do look at the stuff.
I put negative 5.
There's multiple ways to show
How
this.
is negative? Oh, that's 20 negative.
As long as you got my picture, you got it.
Wait, how is this 20? How is 28 negative? If we added
So you're there. Fine, now, what do you want?
well,
You said, oh, you got rid of the. Then you said, okay, rid of the 18, so really what
oh,
you
yeah.
said, you don't
Oh,
want
minus that. I was on your line.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad.
So really? Yeah.
Oh, because I did at first and then I got confused, so I erased it, so I actually did it
But
right.
you know what? You were still on the right track.
Because I got this.
If I have a board, I just put it out.
No, 7 yo-yos minus 1 yo-yo. 6 yo-yos. Okay?
You have to put 1 in front of this. You
Good luck.
put a
Good
1
luck.
in front of this.
Well, you just basically just put down.
All right, I got 5 minutes. I gotta go. Here we go. Lorena, what do I do with this negative in front of the parentheses?
Distribute.
Okay, what's the number here?
1.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, it was negative.
Tyler Mosinski.
Okay. So Lorena, help. 7y what?
Negative 1y
Okay.
minus 7
Minus 7.
equals,
Well,
or, yeah,
less than or equal.
4y minus 1.
Okay. Guys, are you okay? Because she did that perfect. Good? Lorena, left side, what do I do?
Combine 7y,
Okay, so 7y take away 1y.
6y.
6y. Guys, I'm just copying it down.
And then minus 4y is equal to 6y.
Okay, she wants to get rid of the smaller y term, now, which is what I would do too.
2y.
I'm gonna get 2y minus 7 is less than or equal to, okay. Okay, let me stop. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, Lorena,
Plus
finish it.
7.
What now?
Plus 7.
Plus 7. Guys, quit talking, please. 2y is less than or equal to this,
Negative 5.
-5. Okay, hang on. She says -5, I agree.
Divide by 2.
And y, when you divide by 2, do I switch to side when I divide by positive?
No.
No.
There it is. What is that number?
Negative 2.5.
That is -2.5. Okay, keep going. You gotta know how to read it. All your answers for y are y.
Less than.
Less than that. Here's 0. Here's 1. -2. -3. Negative. Less than is which way? That way. Equal. You want bracket or you want parentheses?
Bracket.
Bracket. Okay, there it goes. There it is. Okay. Interval notation. What to what? To negative infinity to what? -5/2.
Yeah.
Bracket. Parentheses. Are you okay?
Good lesson, Mr. Kennedy.
Yes.
You guys did a pretty good job of listening and participating. Good job. Now get your homework done.
Mr. Kennedy, that was my favorite
Hey, did I
lesson.
collect your homework?
Yeah.
Did you get it? Oh, thank you. What else?
That was my favorite lesson.
Was it your favorite?
Yeah.
All right.
It's just
Well, that's too bad because now how do I get better than that lesson? If that's your favorite. Let's hope the bar's not that up.
Oh, so we want to 5 and 1. That'd be all right.
What?